Custard apple season started. There's only certain parts of Australia where you can get a good custard apple, and one of them is in northern New South Wales, where I am today. So that's a really good one. But that's got a few fruit. So that one's got a few fruit fly larvae in there. So I'll put them together, and I'll put that one in the compost. It's funny, whenever a fruit fly hits your fruit, you can taste it. So I know that cherimoya, that custard apple, is not going to be good. So I don't even have to try it because I've done it before and they don't taste good. And it's still a win-win situation. I get to put that custard apple into the compost. The farmer's still got the money for the fruit. It's still win-win. The fruit fly gets the feed, whatever. So today's my 500th video. So I just wanted to thank everyone, the haters, the lovers, everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for making Durianriders the #1 raw foods, health channel, vegan channel, high carb channel, whatever, on the internet. And that's because of your support. All the good comments you've left, all the bad comments you left, you talk about me in the forums, good or bad, thanks for everything. It's made me get the success I get today. If you go to socialblade.com, here's a link there, socialblade.com, you can see my hits, you can see my earnings roughly, and you can sort of see there. Often people ask me, Harley, what's your #1 tip for YouTube? My #1 tip for YouTube is get a thick skin and be yourself and say what you want to say. Because you're going to get a lot of haters, you're going to get a lot of lovers, you're going to get lovers that become haters, haters that become lovers. So it's just that cycle, it's just that atmosphere going on all the time. So don't take it personally, keep on doing it, stir it up. You want people talking about you, stir the pot. A stale pot is boring. You want to get that pot stirring around, and then people just throw that message out on the internet, and then boom! I read stuff on the internet about me, and it's hilarious, some of the stuff people write. I've read I've got girls pregnant, I've read I do my videos in a schizophrenic mental ward in Australia, and this is why the walls are always white. I've read that I've been in prison, which is true. I've read that I live on welfare, and that's how come I can afford all the fruit and bamboo bikes and the MacBooks. I've heard that Colin Campbell's my grandpa. I've heard that me and Doug Graham are fucking lovers. I heard that Freely's my sister. I've heard so much stuff. I've heard that I've killed people in Thailand. I've heard I was meant to kill David Wolf by throwing a durian at him because I'm connected with the Thai mafia. I've heard that John McCabe's going to be the ghostwriter for my book that's coming out soon. I've heard that I didn't make the Tour de France because I got caught for doping. And I've heard I've had a sex change operation, and that's why I have to keep going back to Thailand every few months. I've heard it all. And some of it is so creative, and some of it's pretty personal, but I've learnt to laugh at it because any news is good news. Don't feel sorry for me that people are saying all this stuff on the net. Just understand that it's part of my, publicity program. And sometimes it's good to razz people up so they talk about you more, and then they spread your name around a bit more. So it's a bit like the cherimoya with the fruit fly larvae in there. You don't get to eat the fruit, so it looks bad. But you've got all these seeds, and those seeds can spread out far and plant more cherimoya trees, more custard apple trees. So when you get haters, embrace the haters because they're going to spread your seed around. They're going to perpetuate your message, so don't take it personally. You can do the old delete block technique, which I've used a lot, where you delete and block a hater, and then they go to write this whole big message on your channel, and then they go to send it, they can't. It says you've been blocked by this user. So then they go and spam on someone else's forum or internet channel, oh, blah, 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 block me, stuff like that. So that's a great way to get people inspired. You want people inspired passionately against you or for you. You don't want people sort of neutral, go, oh, yeah. You want people just hating your guts. You want people loving you. You want both. You want passion. Because when passion comes, your movement gets out there, your face gets out there, you get out there. So that's the secret. Don't take it personally. Read some of the comments people write on people's YouTube channels, YouTube, man. It's like some people got nothing better to do than spend time writing on your channel. Their kids and family aside to go, no, I haven't got time for you to spam Durianriders channel. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the thought. But I sort of feel guilty sometimes that people are following myself and Freely so much that they're like stalking us and then neglecting their family and children and partners, etc. And their health perhaps. They're getting late nights to spamming our channels. So I appreciate the spam and all that stuff, but don't do it at the expense of your health and your family. You know, if you're single and you live in your mum's basement and you're just eating Hot Pockets all day, that's fine. But if you've got a family and stuff, then create the balance between spamming our channels and then, you know, giving attention to your family and stuff like that. But I do appreciate all the help and support everyone's giving me, and you know, the lawsuits or the death threats or whatever I get sent my way. I don't take it personally. It's part of the go. It's part of showbiz. And if someone said to me 4 years ago I was going to be this famous and popular and causing this much havoc on the internet, I would have said no fucking way. So can you imagine what it's going to be like in 4 years' time? My book hasn't even been released yet, but you know, when it hits the shelves, hits the internet, it's going to go nuts. So stay tuned for my book coming out soon. I keep fucking rewriting it because I keep adding in more stories, more hype, more things like that. So it's going to be a killer. Stay tuned for Durianriders' book, and we'll see you soon. So thanks for all the support. Today's a 500 video. I couldn't have done it without yous, the haters and lovers. Love yous all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to put your comments down below and subscribe and share this video. Peace.